Should we call someone? Helen! Helen, stop looking at the goddamn Helen? Oh my god, Helen! Helen? Helen? Help! Somebody help us! Help! Just hang in there. Hang in there. Just hang in there. Call 911!
Hello guys, welcome to my review of Pluribus. So let's get into this. So this is the new show made by the Breaking Bad creator. So awesome, it's cool to see some new work from him after all this time. And I kind of like how it kind of opens up in a desert, just like Breaking Bad, lol. And have all these satellites, and instantly I'm just like, is this some kind of alien story? Because I haven't really watched like trailers or anything, so I'm just like, man, what is this show really about? And even after watching the first 2 episodes, I'm just like, man, what is this show really about? Because man, is it aliens? Is it some next level thing? But yeah, I guess they kind of noticed something going on, and you get this timer as well throughout the show until the timer runs out, I guess. And then the big event happens, which I'll get to. Yeah. But yeah, something crazy happens, and it seems like it all starts with the spread, and it's hard to say if it's like a virus or something. It's really hard to say, to be honest. Yeah. And then you get introduced to the main character, who I guess is famous for having like a well-selling book, I guess. Yeah. Played by, you know, the Kim Wexler actress. Yeah. So it's cool that she's going to be the main character in this. And I don't know if we'd see any other like Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul characters, or should I say actors, in this show. But yeah, and I like how in this scene, because fans can be like this anyway. Like The Walking Dead, for example, with Glenn. Like once he you know, left, a lot of people left. And I just like how, because a certain person isn't on the cover, she's like, man, if this character's gone, I am done. And then she says page 218. She's like, yay. But yeah, because fans can be loyal until a certain thing happens, and then they just disappear. Yeah. I was loyal to The Walking Dead until the writing just went so bad. Yeah. But I'm not going to leave off just because one of my favourite characters, you know, disappears. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, because it's been ages anyway. It's been nearly like flipping 10 years, that's crazy to think about. Like, time just flies, man, since that Walking Dead episode. But yeah, just getting facts and stuff, and slowly the thing's starting to spread. This virus or whatever you can call it. It's really hard to say if it's like a virus or an alien thing, and I guess to kind of give hints in this kind of area and how it just breaks out and spreads. It just gets so chaotic. Like, it kind of spreads by, I guess, from a kiss or just basically any saliva. And it seems like something that's kind of like connected to everyone. Like, it's like one being in many things. Like, it's hard to really say. It's like many people have different theories of what this is, and it's kind of a cool show to have where instantly you're just like, man, what is this actual threat? Or if you can even call it a threat, it's just, what is it really? But to me, it seems like people don't really have true control. Yeah. And then, you know, she's like with her girlfriend. I guess they're going home, but something ends up happening. Because they go for like food first, just talking about stuff. And then they witness like an accident, I think. Yeah. But then she gets affected. Like everyone's basically infected. It's just it's crazy. The whole world's just messed up, I guess, with whatever this really is. And then she's just trying to get her on the truck, taking the guy's truck. And I think like these beings were trying to follow her. I mean, they basically do follow her anyway. But she tries to get to the hospital, see if she can find help. But everyone's just messed up. Even the flipping baby, like it's just so messed up, man. Damn. And I'm guessing with her like interacting with some of these people ends up getting some people killed, but she has no idea what's going on. I mean, I don't even know what to do in this situation. Like everyone's just like just turned into statues and being controlled by something. They don't have free will and they literally know your name. Like, how would you react to a situation like that? Like, that's just crazy. Yeah, they're all just following her. But the thing is, they're not trying to like attack her. They just want her to be like one of them, but by not by force, but by willingly wanting to give themselves up. Which I just don't know if it would get to a point like that later on. Then you just get these weird kids telling her where her keys are and stuff, and it's basically still that person who's controlling everyone, or just whatever this is, alien or virus or whatever. And yeah, it seems like she's trying to contact the president because he's had, put like a helpline line, but you find out that the president's also infected. And yeah, basically telling like she's one of the few people who have actually not been taken over, and they don't really understand why, because there's like 12, 13 people that still have free will, I guess, and she's one of them. But she's like possibly the most resistant to it. Yeah. Well, from what we've seen anyway, because we do see some other characters in the next episode, since they released like 2 episodes in its premiere. But yeah, she's just trying to ignore it. She doesn't want to listen to it. And that's the first episode. And then going into this episode, we actually get to see some survivors. Yeah, it is an interesting show. I'd love to know what some people think of what the actual threat is and stuff. Like, is it alien, a virus, or some next level being, or some Vecna level kind of thing from Stranger Things? But it is an interesting concept. You definitely got to be in the mood for this kind of show because it is a bit slow. But it's the Breaking Bad creators. They take their time with their storytelling. They don't wish it. But man, we watching Breaking Bad recently, because I've watched it so many times. It goes by so fast. I just don't know what this kind of show overall will be, and if it even can be on that level anyway. Breaking Bad or even Better Call Saul. Yeah. But then you just see this woman who I guess is also infected, but she knows how to fly a flipping plane, even though she seems like she wouldn't. And you just seen all the people that have died. And then, she ends up flying the plane to get to Kim. I just call her Kim because that's her name on Better Call Saul. So. And she's just trying to cope with what's happened, so she decides to bury her girlfriend. Then I guess she comes to get a bath and stuff and introduce herself, saying that there's others, and she's gonna help her introduce herself to him. Yeah. Because some of them, they're kind of still deciding on what they want to do, whether they want to resist or actually join them. And this guy looks like he has an accident, but he's actually okay, I guess. Because they all just keep saying her name. But then they also say, some of what's happened is because of her, with people that have died. But they've killed way more people, though. And they get picked up in a helicopter. I'm just basically waiting for the others. Or communicating with something she does not like. And I feel like she was a good choice for the main lead, but then she meets the others. It seems like they're like foreign, so they speak a different language, but they can speak a bit English, so yeah. I'm not sure if this is basically all the characters, and there's maybe possibly some others, but this is kind of the best she has for now, so she tries her best to like communicate with them. So let me just count how many are actually here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think there's like an 8th one as well, like this guy. So I guess to be like 4 or 5 more people, that would be like, I guess, her, the main character. So, but these ones some of them seem like they want to give into it though, yeah. And some of her actions kind of actually made a lot of people die, but we'll just see where that ends up going anyway. But I'm surprised they give her a chance anyway. This is one of the other characters. They just have a meeting on the like a president kind of airplane, and then they chat about what they want to do. It's like it's like thinking of a plan how we can fight against this if anyone's a scientist or anything. Any chemical experience, and then others just like they don't really want to. Why would they want to do anything about the situation where they're getting treated like they're kings and queens? And there's some where like their family members are kind of like a part of it, so they just want to be a part of them, be with them again or something. But then you just won't really have free will, I guess. I mean, it's hard to understand probably how it feels with the ones that are taken over. And then some of them blame her for like some of their family members' death with what she was doing before. But yeah. It just seems like they're not really listening to her. And she doesn't really want to eat the stuff because she thinks like it's got stuff inside of it. And I don't know if they can basically just force them to do it anyway. Like just put something in their food and then that's it. The show's done. They've taken over. I don't still understand what this thing is, but you know, it's only 2 episodes and they're hugely long episodes, like 1 hour both. Yeah. So say if you was watching this on TV, it'd probably be like 1 hour and 30 minutes. So it'd basically be 90 minutes. So you're basically watching a movie. Yeah. But this is like on a proper streaming platform, right? So yeah, I'm just using Streamio. But yeah. She's just trying to cope with it. She was thinking to leave. Husbands are not really working out with these people. But in the end, I guess she decides to stay. But I just don't know if she's thinking like maybe she can work out a way to win back their opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it anyway. Yeah. So yeah, it's an interesting show. I'm intrigued to see where they go with this. And especially since it's something where I guess people are not really fully in control, and there's only like a few people that can do something about it. I'm really intrigued to see some of the other people that are not infected, which is not really much, like 4 or 5 other people, but yeah, maybe less, but yeah. It's an interesting concept, but I just don't know where it's going to go in the long run. I don't know if it's going to be like a multiple seasons thing or just like a not one episode, but 1 season kind of deal, like a one-off thing. But we'll see with what the other episodes bring, because since I can't really say much now, but what do I think it is? I mean, would it really be an alien kind of thing? But for it to have like be able to like have access across the whole world and know everything, to me it could be an alien, or it could be some kind of like life form but on Earth or something. But it says like something about some satellite that was kind of coming from like thousands of years ago, and it finally made it, and it's just taken over everything. So I'd just say alien anyway, but I'm intrigued to see what other people think. But the way how they spread like the saliva and stuff for it to like take over everyone, it's hard to say. It's a virus or alien, but I'm just going with alien anyway. But yeah, let me know what you think of what it could be, what the overall threat could be, or if it's even a threat, or it's some ascension or whatever you could call it. But yeah, that's what I got to say. Appreciate you can leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.